Jacksonville! All right. Would you please welcome Molly Hatchet?
Keith, let's talk about the original Molly Hatchet tour bus for a moment. Not only one of the owners was the King Elvis Presley, but this bus had its share of interesting stories as well. Can you share some?
Well, Ron, this bus was a very interesting bus. It was an old scenic cruiser, an old Greyhound bus, and they took it and they transformed it into a touring bus. The bus had no air conditioning, and the only way to get cool in the summer was by sliding back these large windows, because during the summer, Ron, it was like H-E you know what in that bus.
Keith, Molly Hatchet had the opportunity to open for some incredibly large acts of that time.
Not only did Molly Hatchet open for the REO Speedwagon on our first tour date starting in September, but in December we find out that we're playing with Bob Segar and the Silver Bullet Band. It was incredible. It just made the Molly Hatchet guys feel like they're really doing something out on the road.
What did they take away with touring with somebody as big as Bob Segar?
Well, not only are you playing with the great Bob Segar, but you're playing in venues and arenas that all these people out there are watching Molly Hatchet play, and it just, what a great selling tour.
Now, Keith, the band takes off for the holidays. They go back home. The crew stays out on the road getting ready for the shows. Christmas comes, they celebrate Christmas, and then they rejoin the tour.
We played in Louisville, Kentucky at Freedom Hall, and on the 29th we play in Pittsburgh, and after that show we left to go to St. Louis, Missouri to play at the Checker Dome New Year's Eve. On our way to St. Louis, we're in our 8-passenger van. On the back left-hand side of the van, there's a pane of glass. Well, either a guitar case hit it or a piece of luggage. It knocked and broke out the window. We had to take Visqueen and put it up in the window, and we used duct tape to seal up the back of the window in the front and in the back. And thank God for duct tape. If we didn't have duct tape, it would have been one cold trip.
It's all about record sales. It's all about selling that album. You're celebrating the very first Molly Hatchet album, and you're getting the word out. You're going out in all these concerts. What can you share about having to go through that time?
People go out after the show, they buy the albums, not only Bob Segar albums, but they also buy Molly Hatchet albums. But all I can say with that being said, Ron, is stand by from Studio 1A in St. Augustine, Florida, because we have more episodes of The Gatekeeper. So stand by.
All right. Yeah, yeah.